There it is.
All right, welcome to Flat Out Racing Bets. It's your friend David Hurst. I'm here with Todd Hurst once again, and it's St. Patrick's Day,
It
so
is.
let's get some green. Let's get some green today. What do you think?
I love it. We were close. We continue to be right there. And for some reason, something just doesn't go right. I feel
Well,
like this is the week.
that's racing. That's racing. That's why I'm always trying to look for, big odds so that when we
Yeah,
do win, we can take these losses in stride.
that's true. That's
But
true.
so we're at Bristol today. We're back on the concrete. I'm really excited about that because I don't know if you watched the truck race last night, but it was one groove only on the bottom, and that's what I like. I like you got to bump somebody out the way. So they're going to run into traffic real quick today. So you're
Yeah.
going to be putting some bad spots. The leaders
They're
will
going to
be.
run into each other a lot. That's for sure.
Let's hope. Let's
Yeah.
hope. But I warn you, even going back as a kid, the spring race at Bristol has never been the best. Just never been. It's always been a night race. I don't know if it's because it's at night, but the spring race just not as good. So temper your expectations, but it's got to be better than dirt. I hope.
Well, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be better than dirt. They'll probably put on a good show. There'll be some excitement. We might even see maybe we'll see some fisticuffs in the pit lane afterwards. And
Wow.
NASCAR will do what they need to do to make sure that people enjoy it.
I would love to see a fight. I haven't seen a fight in a long time.
Yeah, we need a good old fight, don't we?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need Ross
Something.
Chain to get
Someone.
punched in. Ross Chastain needs to get punched in the jaw.
Well,
I'm not
well, who
saying
does the
he,
punching?
he specifically needs to, but that would, that's going to make a lot of people happy. So that's what they need to. They need a sacrificial lamb.
Well, who are you liking today? Who are you betting on?
I, I mean, I looked at practice and then you look at qualifying. It's for the most part a complete 180 between the two. Um, Josh Berry was like 30th fastest in practice, and then he goes and puts himself up at the front in qualifying. I don't know if he can sustain it, but he's going to be my dark horse. So I'm going to put some money on Berry at plus 3,000. I'm also going to put some money on him to finish in the top three at plus 750. That we'll see what happens there. I don't know, but then I'm taking it easy, I suppose. I've got Bell at plus 500, Blaney at plus 400, and Hamlin at plus 400 to win. And that's who I'm going with. I think Ford gets it done today, though. That's more where I'm stretching, although they're the underdog at plus 200 to Ford for a manufacturer win. And Toyota's at plus 150, Chevy's plus 125. I just think Ford gets it done. I think you made a great point of it's one groove. Blaney has been super strong all season. We saw it last week at Phoenix where he qualified poorly and came right up through the field in no time, even on a track where, as you said, they weren't passing. But I think Blaney starting up front today is going to help him out. And I think he's probably going to be the favorite, and he's going to get that first win for Ford this week.
Wow. Well,
That's
we're
where I
we're
am.
we're on the same page because I like Blaney. I thought Blaney was really good yesterday. It looked really good. Practice and qualifying. Of course, he's on the
Mhm.
pole. So I'm gonna put a little bit on him. I'm gonna put a little bit on Denny Hamlin. I mean, it's he's due. He's due. You gotta think Denny Hamlin's gonna win 5 or 6 races. So here we are, race 5. It's time. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I might put him ahead of Blaney. Hamlin's pretty damn good here. But and then when I was doing my numbers, I got Christopher Bell as the #1 rated driver. But
Yeah.
I hate taking guys too. I hate a guy to win twice in a row, 2 weeks in a row. It's really tough. So I'll probably just play him somewhere, get it like a top 5. And I'm certainly doing Blaney and Hamlin for a top 5 because you can
Sure.
get that like almost even money. But I don't see a lot of big money today to be won.
I
Um, I Josh Berry, more power to you, buddy. I don't like Josh Berry. I'm glad he seems like a very nice guy, but I don't know. I don't know that he's. I would say that his counterparts are Ty Gibbs and Noah Gragson. That's the guys that he kind of raced against, and they kick his
yeah.
butt. Now they always got better equipment. Well, maybe Noah Gragson. They got the same equipment. Noah Gragson's been
Well,
whipping
yeah,
him.
Gregson and Barry are same equipment. I think, yeah, I mean, Stuart Haas is just not, they're not strong this year. And, when you're, when your top driver is the 14, it's just going to be a long season for him. But I don't know, Barry, just you put in a good qualifying lap, so that probably gives those guys a boost to do something. My guess, though, with it being Bristol, is that he's going to punt someone or punt himself, or there's you got to go with the experienced guys here. Liam
All
does not
right.
agree with our pick. You can hear in the background,
Well, it's
but
okay. It's okay to disagree all the time. I love disagreements.
he's a Kyle
Uh,
Busch fan.
yeah. If you're looking for a long shot today, let me Brad Keselowski possibly.
Yeah.
Um, Starting 17th. I had Chris Buescher rated really, really high, and then he went out and qualified 34th. And
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be getting lapped here in about 15 minutes, 10
Mm-hmm.
minutes. He's going to be lapped, or he's going to be fighting. So he's going to have to do something really crazy to get up front. I don't like that. I had to get away from him. I did have some matchups here. I understand you have no matchups.
I do
You
not have any
didn't know some
matchups.
matchups.
I don't,
That's okay.
I didn't see anything that I liked.
I only got 4. This is on Bet
Okay.
365. And this one I'm probably not going to play. It was Bubba Wallace over Alex Bowman. That's minus 160 in Bubba Wallace's favor. I might play it, but probably not. I got William Byron, minus 125 against Brad Keselowski. So almost even money. I'll take
Okay.
William Byron. He's all right. I got Logano plus 100 over Martin Truex. Joey Logano is very good at Bristol. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand this number because Logano is actually qualified 4th, I think. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why he's plus money, but I'll take him. I'll roll with it. And then at plus 110, we got Watermelon Man, Ross Chastain going up against Tyler Reddick.
Okay.
And Tyler Reddick lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Chastain qualified 36 somewhere in there, but he just never hit the brakes. He just went in the corner and just drove all the way up to the wall. So I still think he can beat him. I'll take
He'll
Ross
figure it out.
Chastain. I got a new segment here on this Bet 365. You can actually pair drivers together and go for a top 3. So I'm going to call this new segment the bump draft. And I'm going to select the guy for a top 5, and I want you to select the guy for a top 5.
Okay.
So if I'm going to select the guy for a top 5, I'm going to go pretty cautious here. I'll go Denny Hamlin. Who do you got?
Okay. I'll go cautious here as well. Someone we haven't talked about.
Okay.
I'll take number 5.
Larson.
Take Carl
Larson.
Kyle Larson. He might drive like a Carl Larson today. Who knows? But it's short track. Larson, I don't think he'll win. But I think he'll be up front.
Okay, well, I'm going to put some money on that. We got who the hell? I've already forgotten who I took. Hamlin and Larson
Hamlin.
for a top 5. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna put some money
So
on
you
it.
just
We'll
need
keep
one of them
track
to
of it.
finish in the top 5.
One of them will. Well, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. That's all you need. You just need one of them to finish in the top 5.
One of them. I don't know what the number is going to be, and I didn't look
Yeah.
it up because I didn't know who the hell you were going to take. So, but I'm going to put it in, and then I'll report next week how that went down for us.
Sounds
See if we
good.
win some money. So
I look forward to it.
all right. I wish that we had, you took Josh Berry, so plus 3,000. I hope that hits. And that'd be great. But
If it does, it'll be a miracle. I had a better shot with the 19 winning last week than I do with the 4 winning this week, but we'll see. You never know. It's Bristol. Never know what'll
Bristol,
happen.
baby.
I mean,
Right? That's what they say.
we could see a big one that takes everybody out, and it ends up being between the 4 and Kaz Grala or something like that.
Kaz
You never know.
Well, all right. Well, we'll probably be seeing Kaz Grala a lot, but he'll probably be getting lapped numerous times.
Absolutely. Yeah, you'll see the 12 and 11 going by him multiple times. His sponsors will definitely get some TV time. Just
what's it say on it? Number 29. What is that? Some type of whiskey? What is it? I don't even know what it is. It just says number 29 on the hood.
Like I have no idea.
Type of barrel of whiskey or something.
Good for him.
I don't know. Okay. This is great video. Great video. What it comes down to is it's Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin, we think, and Carl Larson.
Carl Larson, yeah.
Carl Larson. If you can
Good
find
luck,
him,
Carl Larson.
we certainly bet on him.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week. We got road course next week, so that'll shake it up.
That'll change it up a little bit. And
We might
next
have
week,
Shane Van Gisbergen. I don't know. I think he's racing next week.
yeah. Well, you're gonna definitely have to take him. We should, next week we'll look too at a fantasy lineup for the people,
I like this.
and look at positions gained. That's the strength of a fantasy lineup. That way, if you don't want to pick just a winner, you can drop some money on a DraftKings fantasy lineup and maybe win some bucks there.
Yeah, I know you haven't looked at that yet today. I did try to make one, and I took Hamlin at 11,200, and I got
Okay.
Chastain because he's starting in the back, but I think he's going to have a chance for a good finish.
Mm-hmm.
I would substitute Hamlin for Blaney because Blaney will lead a lot of laps. I think I don't know what the stages are, but he's probably good to lead like the first 100 laps of this race.
Mm-hmm.
I also took Carson Hocevar as my $5,000 driver. I feel like you always end up with one of these. He's starting in the back, but he seems
Sure.
to be decent enough to make spots. I took Chase Elliott at 8.3,
Okay.
Brad Keselowski at 9.2. I only had $7,000 left, and I went with the amigo Daniel Suarez. He started in the back, started like 28th today, so maybe he'll gain some spots.
You could get some spots. Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably not a very strong thing. But I think with Hamlin, Elliott, and Keselowski, we can get 3 top 10s there.
Yeah.
You
There you
know,
go.
but
Well,
like I
best of
said,
luck.
Blaney and Hamlin, yes, they're the guys.
Yep.
All right.
They are the guys. Put your money on them.
All right. We will see you later, buddy.
All right.
Bye.
Adios.